I'm so glad we could make it out on a date. And I decided we should go to the most expensive restaurant. So they're gonna do a show for us soon.
Whoa!
I'm very glad you chose our establishment today. And now I'm going to cook the steak in front of you. Because of the very high heat, it'll be done in just a couple minutes.
I can't believe you can cook food in such a cool way.
Yes.
And now I want to eat that steak even more than before.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
And maybe I can eat at this nice restaurant? Wait, why aren't you gonna let me in? I thought anyone could come to your place and eat.
Ouch!
I do have money.
Let's go somewhere else.
Who would have thought there could even be a restaurant on the street? And now we're going to see what we're getting.
What?
I thought this place was great.
Booyah.
So how would you like us to leave this restaurant? I still have a lot of surprises in store for you tonight because I've decided to make us the perfect date. And by the way, I really like that in this restaurant, there is a special person who parks the car and then serves it. So I'll give you money for your hard work. And now, we're just gonna drive away satisfied. Get in the car quickly.
Haha!
I can't believe you gave me some kind of gift right by the sea. And why would I be jumping on blocks? Sounds like you've got something pretty cool in mind. I hope you didn't spend too much money.
You don't have to worry. It was a very easy purchase for me.
Yes.
Although some people can't save up for something like this in a lifetime. Well, you'll soon be able to see what I bought for you, and I hope you like it. And you can actually guess what it is by now, but I want you to stay blindfolded for a while because I found the best place to get the best view of my gift, so just a little bit more.
JJ, I just can't believe you decided to get me a yacht. But you realize it's too expensive for me, right? So I don't even know if I should go for it. But it's a very nice boat.
I think you deserve even more than that. So I still insist that you take this gift. And don't worry, I'll pay the taxes if I have to. So you'll just float it.
Look, I can't do this anymore. Look at where we are. This is not how JJ does things. Why can't we
Really?
make money like him?
And what happened to her? I thought we were having a nice dinner. The food here isn't very good, though. And it's not my fault no one wants to work with me. I'd be richer than JJ a long time ago. Looks like I need to figure out something to get my girlfriend's respect back.
Yeah.
And to do that, maybe I need to clean myself up first. Wait, why are there so many homeless people here?
Whoa.
And what? You think you can fight me? You shouldn't have attacked me, because I'm in a really bad mood right now. So I'm just gonna destroy all of you. Because just because I'm dirty doesn't mean I can't fight. It's so cool to destroy everyone right now. Still, there were more homeless people than I could defeat. So I was pretty banged up. What am I supposed to do now? I don't even know where I can go in this condition.
Ouch.
But I realize that I need help. Except I won't be able to get very far because my head's spinning like I'm in a helicopter. I feel like I should apologize to my girlfriend somehow. And the best way to do that is with flowers. And it's a good thing there's a flower store right here. Except I don't think I have any money left. So I'm gonna have to improvise.
Hello, how can I help you? I understand you want to buy flowers. Unfortunately, I understand that you have no money, so I can't sell you anything.
How awful! And what am I supposed to do now? Without flowers, my girlfriend won't forgive me. So I have to make some money. Although I'd rather just find it. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a little break. And who'd have thought that as soon as I rounded the corner, I'd find a lot of money. So now I should have enough money for the simplest bouquet of flowers. This is so cool. Looks like today's my lucky day. Seller, I've got some great news for you. I was able to find the money, so now you have to sell me that flower I wanted. And even though it's a little old, I think it's still beautiful.
I thought after the yacht, you might want to buy some new clothes to show off to everyone. So I thought I'd take you to the best clothing store. And I think you're gonna love everything in here, and I'll pay for it.
JJ, you can't even imagine how much I wanted to visit this store because they always sell the most expensive and coolest stuff here. I only had one dress from here. Now can I get something else?
Look, I told you we'd have the perfect date tonight, so you can have whatever you want, and it can be more than one dress. Just take whatever you think is pretty, and just don't rush into anything.
I still feel so bad in front of you for paying for me because you already took me to an expensive restaurant and gave me a yacht. Although after that gift, I realized I could have anything I wanted.
That's right. And by the way, everything you wear looks so good on you.
Yes.
So I think you might want to pick something else. In the meantime, I'm gonna go look at another nice gift for you. And it's the latest iPhone. And by the way, I think they used to cost a lot more. Actually, I'm the one who started making a lot more money, so I could buy all the iPhones here and still have a lot of money left over. And by the way, this store started selling a lot of different cool products, so I think I want to buy everything here too. Now I can't even begin to imagine how many bags of stuff I'm going to carry out of here. But I have a car, so I don't have to do that. By the way, maybe it's time for me to go down to my girlfriend's.
Yes!
After all, she's been in the fitting room for quite some time, so I better watch her and check out her dresses. So I'll be down in a little while.
JJ, could you come down here? I did pick out some more clothes, so I need your help. And this really is the best day of my life. And it's all thanks to you.
Oh my God, what a great dress you have now. And to mark the occasion, I'd like to give you some presents. I was on the second floor, and I thought it might be useful to you, so I bought all this stuff for you.
Thank you so much. I never would have thought I could afford all this. But you came along and showed me that it was real. So I am officially the luckiest girl in the world.
I think I figured out what I can do to get my girlfriend to forgive me. Because no man can resist dinner on the roof of a tall building. So now, all I have to do is climb to the top. It's a good thing I was able to find the harpoon. Because without it, I wouldn't have gotten on the roof. And by the way, if security finds out about me, I'm dead. So we're gonna have to be very quiet on the roof. That's it. I'm on the roof. Except there's nothing here yet for me to have dinner on. So I need to set up a table and put something on it to make it pretty. But I brought all the food with me, and it's perfect. And I have to put the flowers I bought on the table. And to be honest, now I realize why they cost so little. But there's no way I'm ever gonna get them back. So I'm just gonna keep them here, just in case. Okay, now I definitely have everything perfect for dinner.
Mikey, what have you got in mind for me so far? I've been up the building so long, I'm tired. So if this is just a joke, I'm gonna turn around and run right out of here.
I think that's a dinner you should really enjoy. Because not many people get to have dinner on the roof of a tall building. And tonight, this whole place is just for the two of us. So, enjoy it.
So, what's going on here anyway? I thought everyone was told it was strictly forbidden to go on the roof of this building, so we're gonna shoot you.
Look, I completely forgot to tell you that I illegally got on the roof of this house.
I think I have a great plan in my head for how I can make this day even better. Because I want to build a big red heart in front of my girlfriend's house. It's gonna be so adorable. And it's a good thing I bought all the blocks I needed in advance. Although I think that if I can make this heart glow, it will be even cooler. But for now, I just need to do the outline. I'd also really like to know how Mikey is doing now, because he said he was going to take his girlfriend out too. But I don't know what they were doing, considering he didn't even have money for a cheap restaurant. And by the way, I realize I can make this heart a lot faster than I thought. And that's a very good thing, because if my girlfriend happens to look out the window, she might see what I'm doing for her. Since the heart itself is essentially done, it's time for me to start decorating it. And I thought it would be really pretty if I added some lights to the heart itself, so it would look like it was glowing from the outside. I also don't seem to have done the outline all the way through, because it's not very pretty on the top. Well, I'll fix it quickly, and I'll have a perfect heart. Well, that's it. I think I made the most beautiful heart in the world. So now, all I have to do is ring the doorbell and wait for my girlfriend to open the door. And then she's gonna be surprised.
JJ, my God, what is that? Don't tell me you built this big heart for me. And it's so beautiful. I can't take my eyes off of it. Thank you so much. You're the best guy in the world.
You know, there's more to it than that, because I've prepared another dinner for us. Only this time, we're gonna sit at a table that's gonna fly over the city. I don't think anyone's ever had one of these before.
To be honest, I'm kind of a little scared to sit at such a high altitude and just eat. But I take it it's all very well secured, so I'm just gonna trust you and enjoy the flight and the view.
See? You're starting to understand how to spend my money. By the way, everything you see on this table was prepared by one of the best chefs in town. So I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. Let's start with the pig, shall we?
You have fireworks too? That's so cool. But don't you think it's a little lame to put it near a helicopter? I mean, if something hits the blades, we could fall.
Don't worry, I checked and they said it'll be fine. So I can fire off as many of these fireworks as I want. But I'm a little tired.
I hope you don't do anything illegal again. Because if I ever see you again, I'll lock you up forever.
I can't believe those guards managed to arrest us and put us in jail for 3 whole days. Except I don't plan on being here that long, so I need to figure out how we can get out of here.
Mikey, I hope you can come up with something.
Yeah.
Because if you can't get out of this prison, I'm gonna blame you for everything. Even though it's actually your fault.
Who would have thought I'd find a cave this useful? Looks like we're really gonna be able to get out of here pretty quick. There's powder and sand in here after all. That's all you need to make dynamite. The most important thing for me right now is to do things quickly, because if I hesitate, the guard might come to the camera again. And when he realizes I've found the sand, he'll destroy me for sure, which means we won't be able to get out.
Mikey, I think it's safe for you to get whatever you need.
Seriously?
Because I don't think we're gonna be getting any visitors anytime soon. And it's actually kind of weird.
All right then, I'll stay on top of it and make dynamite in no time. But first, I need to get some logs, because without them, I can't make a workbench and a shovel. I really need a shovel, by the way. I could certainly get everything by hand, but then we'd definitely spend 3 days in this prison while I'm mining sand. But with a shovel, I can do it in a couple seconds. So I'm gonna have a lot of blocks of dynamite pretty soon.
Mikey, why do you even think we should have a date on the roof? I mean, I'd understand if you just took me to a normal restaurant, but instead, you're breaking the law, and that's the consequence.
But I tried for you. I thought I could surprise you. And now we're in jail. But don't worry, because I almost got the sand, which means I'm just a little bit away from dynamite. And judging by the amount of sand here, I can make more than 1 block of dynamite. Yeah. And that's good, because I'm obviously going to need it to escape not only this prison, but this building as well, as long as we don't get spotted.
So Mikey, how much longer do I have to wait to be rescued?
No way!
I'm tired of sitting in this prison, and it's so damp and cold my skin's getting worse. So the sooner you rescue me, the better for you.
Don't worry, we won't be in this prison much longer. The only problem is, this cave is a lot deeper than I thought, so I'm not gonna be able to just jump out of it, but I'm gonna make myself a ladder. And for the umpteenth time, I'm glad I was able to find this cave, because there are enough blocks in it to even build a ladder for myself. And by the way, as soon as I get up there, we're gonna be blasting dynamite. So, at best, we'll have to hide in this cave from the blast, because if we get hit, it could really hurt. And I want us to get out of this prison without getting hurt.
I don't think we're gonna make it, because as soon as we can get out of jail, the guards are gonna catch us. And then they'll put us in prison forever. Do you realize we don't stand a chance?
That's it. I've got the dynamite, which means we can get out of this prison very quickly. And if I were you, I wouldn't be crying. I'd be thinking of a better place to hide, because the explosion's gonna be big.
Just make it so I don't get hurt. You've done a good job, all right. I mean, we were in jail, but I'm glad you got out. You've got a knack for something.
I told you we'd make it out. And before the guards realize it's us, we should get out of this building as fast as we can. Because they had guns, and I can't do anything against them. And I think it would be too dangerous to go through the whole building. So instead, we're gonna go through this wall. I've got just enough dynamite left to blow a hole for myself. I'm hoping we can make it.
I can't believe I can actually hear clean air.
Seriously?
Mikey, now you've earned my forgiveness. But you've still got a lot of screw-ups. So it's time for you to make a lot of money and make me happy.
Look, I don't want to scare you, but it looks like our helicopter's having a little malfunction, so you can't expect a soft landing. But don't worry, because I'm gonna save you from crashing. Looks like the landing wasn't too bad, because at least I'm alive. But where's my girlfriend now? She's not making any sounds, so she's probably passed out. And that's too bad. I need to find her fast. And by the way, I understand we landed in some kind of apartment. So now it's on fire. And if I don't do something about it, the whole building could burn down. And I'm not gonna have that much money anymore. It's a good thing there's a fire extinguisher. Now I can quickly put out whatever fire there is. I also have to dig up these boards at the same time, because I think someone's hiding behind them. And I really hope it's my girlfriend. Although I've already realized that my girlfriend is lying in a completely different place. At least I'm glad she's okay, so I'm gonna put this place out, clean it up, and it'll be good as new. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to buy it back from the owners.
JJ, I'm not feeling well at all. And you don't know why it's so hot around me? The last thing I remember is flying in a helicopter. Oh, right, and then we fell. Tell me I'm gonna be okay.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be fine. But for now, you get some sleep and I'll take care of it.
Whoa!
I think I know where we can go now. Since we don't have any money yet, we can go to the shelter. And there, we should at least build a fire to keep warm.
Yeah.
It's nice that at least the sticks are free.
I wouldn't joke like that if I were you.
What?
Because anything can happen. And by the way, did you hear about the very loud explosion downtown?
Really?
They're saying a whole helicopter went down.
I just hope it was someone very rich and unhealthy. And by the way, we're not going to be able to build a fire in the rain. So we should at least get under some kind of shelters. And it's a good thing this place is already equipped for that. I promise that as soon as you're dry, I'll go right out and look for a job. And then we can go back to our normal lives. In the meantime, we'll just have to live here. But it's better than the rain, right?
I really don't know how you managed to find this place. But you're right. It's better to be here than on the street. And as long as we have a fire, at least we can keep warm and cook.
See? I told you we'd have a good life. And this is just the beginning.